In your mind, there is a question called how to create a C program, how to create a Java program. We require a notepad. Just you type the program, just save the program as .java. If you are developing C program, .c. Now HTML, the extension file format is .html as well as .html. Both will be considered. .html, .html. Both will be considered. Now to create the HTML, right? To create the Java, we require Notepad, right? To create, or we can use the IDEs, like for example, Eclipse IDE, like this. Here to create the HTML page, we require Notepad, any versions, Notepad++, Notepad 3, or also we can use the PS Pad as well. And any editors we will have for this for editing. Notepad is enough. If you want more about the editors, like you can go for Microsoft Front Page, Macromedia Dreamweaver, or Netscape Composer, or Microsoft Word, Visual Studio. Any one of these editors you can use, and you can save as the file names as .html or .html. That's all. So to create an HTML page, what we require? Any editor. Example, Notepad, Notepad++. How to save the HTML file? Once you type the program, write the HTML code, just save as a file name.html or file name.html. Now see how HTML works. This is the structure. This is the total structure for HTML. So initially, how the C program starts? With main. Anything, right? So main or header files. And open braces, close braces. This is called how we are indicating this is the main, is start and end. Whatever the code you are writing between this braces is called as a program. In the same fashion, whatever you are representing the semantic and presentation markup in between this HTML tags. Now, how the tag is defined? With angular brackets, less than, greater than symbol. So combination of less than and greater than symbol is called as angular brackets. Angular, A-N-G-U-L-A-R, angular brackets. Okay. Angular brackets. So this angular brackets less than and greater than we are representing. So this is called as beginning tag or beginning element or beginning tag. Now this is called as ending tag. Tag also called as element. Both are same. TAG tag. Okay. So how you identify this is a beginning tag and this is ending tag? A slash extra will be there. For ending of any tag, a slash will be there. Whether all the elements having the same ending tag and the beginning tag and ending tag means no. Some of the elements only have the ending tag. There is no only have the beginning tag. There is no ending tag. So only few tags have the only the beginning tag, but doesn't having ending tags. But most of the tags will both starting tag, beginning tag as well as ending tag. Only few tags, few elements only have the beginning tag but doesn't having ending tags. So how to identify the ending tag is a slash. See, this is the HTML starts it and head. Inside the head, you need to mention head in the sense the total. What is the heading? Main head of this will be the title. So in the head, we are representing the title of this. So it is not mandatory always for every HTML. There is a head. It is optional. Title will also be optional. Your interest. If you have mentioned the title, if you observe or not, when if you are opening any browser, if you're opening any browser, in the top of the browser, you have the title of the page, right? So that title you are mentioning, whatever you are mentioning here, basic HTML PowerPoint, that title will be reflected on top of that browser. And this is a head, and inside the head we have a title tag. And after this, whatever you are need to be writing, will be write all the things in the body tag. Maybe a text, or if you want again, you need to formatting. This is formatting. If you want, you can do it. So this HTML head title, all this comes under semantic markup, nothing but document structure. This body called as presentation, that is formatting. See here, already we discussed this one, right? Semantic means what? Semantic markup, document structure. So you're just structuring the document. How, where the HTML starts, where the head title will start, and body will start. And formatting in the sense how the content, what type of content you are displaying, whether it's an image or a text or a form or a text field or a button or blah blah blah, everything will be done in the body tag. So this is called as formatting or presentation markup. The rest of thing is called as document structure or semantic markup. Clear? Now this is how we are going to writing the HTML code for any sort of requirement. So starts with HTML, ends with HTML tag. So tags are representing in angular brackets, also called as less than and greater than symbol, angular brackets. Starting of the tag doesn't having the slash, but ending tag needs to be starts with slash. And head, whatever you write to be the tags should be written in between the HTML tags only. Then only the browser identify, okay, this is HTML, not the XML. This is HTML, I need to be run. So head and title is the optional one. If you put, it's a good, or else doesn't matter. And body, whatever you need to be present, display on the web page, maybe any sort of elements will be represented in between the body. Clear? Okay. So as I said you, the basics things in HTML, we have talked about, till now we have discussed about the definitions, like some of the definitions like www, HTML, and a browser means what, URL means what, hypertext means what, markup language means what, and who developed this HTML, when, which year. Previously, HTML doesn't having what's the, we have hyperpod information in the system, and how many parts of the HTML, standard generalized markup, consisting of HTML, XML. HTML is the subpart of HTML. Followed by, we have done the how the web works with the help of the client server interaction, what actually a web page means, and how a HTML can be described. And minimum things to create a HTML page is a notepad or any editor, and how the structure of HTML look like, which consisting of how HTML can be described, consisting of semantic as well as the presentation, right? So the basics of HTML. So this basics of HTML is, here we can see in a two ways. A view of a web page can be seen in a two ways. One is through web view, another is source code view. I'll show you that as well. Web view. See, for example, this is, see, for example, we'll talk about Neo.Vidhan. This is web view, right? Second view is source code view. How to see the source code view? We can just right click on this, view page source. Just right click on the web page, view page source. So click on that. Whatever the HTML code related to this one, see the total code, only the abstract level of code will be visible here. The source code of a particular page, how the page look like, the image, the text fields, button, all sort of things, the elements are available in this. So an HTML can be viewed as in two ways. One is web view, another is source code view. Web view means normal view. Normal view, this is web view. And source code means this is. Clear? Now, this HTML tags or written HTML tags or written between angular brackets, that is angle brackets less than greater than. And most of the tags comes in a pair. Most of the tags comes in a pair. Pair means what? Starting, ending, beginning, ending, right? So it starts like this. Now, as well as the starting tag is called as opening tag, and slash starts with slash called as closing tag. And there is no interpreter like Java. When you type the program in the Java, we have two things. One is Java compiler and Java interpreter. It will compile first. The input for Java compiler is a Java program. The output for the interpreter is output of the Java compiler. Output of the Java compiler is a class file which is generated. That is the input for interpreter. Now here the tags, or there is uses directly, there is no compilation. Directly interpret the content of the page. Whatever you are writing into the HTML, it directly displayed as it is. There is no difference that one. So HTML doesn't having any compiler. There is no validation for the HTML. That's why we have a JavaScript for validation of the web page. So HTML doesn't compile anything directly. There is an interpreter directly display the content. And when we have see the tags, like the B stands for bold tag, I means italic tag. Now when you see this one, tag B will be have the end as well as I. So whenever you have the sub tag first has to end, again the super tag has to be end. Clear? And tags are not case sensitive. Not case sensitive is what? Whatever the B small or capital both look like as the same over there. So tags are not case sensitive. Clear? And see one example of first HTML page of today's HTML page first. How it is look like. See, it starts with like the document type, whether it is a document type is a HTML or XML. We are mentioning like we have a comments, right? So in the HTML also we can represent the comments with the help of less than followed by exclamatory mark. To start with the exclamatory mark, it indicates is a comment. It's a comment we can represent the document type. What type of document we can do. So comments can be represented in a single or multiple line comments, like 2 slashes will be the single line comment, slash star ends with star slash is a another multiple lines of comments in other programming. Here we start with the exclamatory mark, as well as we have one more comments. We have topic where we can discuss more about that the comments. Now document type is HTML. It starts with HTML, starting tag, opening tag and closing tag, head, and inside the head there is a title, my first HTML page, and after that there is a body. In the body what I am using, one tag I am using, that is called as paragraph. Now this is some text is a displayed as a paragraph. How the paragraph will start? It start just a one space for the starting of the beginning of the line, and then start the paragraph. In the same fashion, it will be look like this. So this is called as opening tag. This is called as closing tag, and the basic structure, as I just now discussed with you, the basic structure for an HTML is consisting of head as well as body. Head and body. That's what it is discussed, right? In the head, head is not mandatory, is optional. In the head, title is also the optional. Body, whatever you need to represent, you need to represent inside that. Okay. Now, this is my first page. Just now we have seen the code, right? For that code, this is the first page. The title will becomes like this. I'm running the program in IE. So the page name will becomes as like this, the title, my first page. Whatever you are mentioning in between the opening tag and closing tag of title, in that, whatever you are mentioning the text, that will be displayed on this IE browser. Okay. And this is another example of header. So here what I said, a HTML consisting of two sections, head, body. In head, we'll mention the title. In the body, we represent actual things we need to display over there. Is a head. This. So how the text in the body, whatever you are representing, it will be displayed as it is in the web page. Where it display starts, starting of the page. So from the top and left, display hello world. This is whatever you are mentioning in the body, display here. So whatever you are mentioning in the title, display here. So this is title and this is body. Okay, so body section and head section. So this is a body section example, HTML body. And when it will open in a web page, when you save this page as a .html, if you save this page as a .doc, it will not be open as a web page. It will open as a Word documentation. That is the difference. How to save the file? Open file, go click on save as, and type the file name, save as .html. It need to be file name followed by .html. Need to be mentioned clearly. Then only it is saved as a .html. And a summary of overview of the topic, basics of HTML is, this is not case sensitive, means both are same. As I said you, title capital, title small, title again anyone capital, so all are same. There is no case sensitive. It is a not case sensitive. HTML is a non case sensitive, means it capital title TITLE capital, TITLE small, both are same. This is starts with HTML page. This is a body, a head. This is a body. Ends with HTML page. This is the overview of this. This is one example of an HTML displays. That's about